Live, Heidi. I want to welcome you. We are broadcasting on several platforms. Heidi, I'll give you a minute to share.
Yep, I am going to find the live and share it really quick.
Thank you for coming on here with me today.
Of course.
I know I have been sharing your before and afters, and I am getting a ton of questions. A lot of people know that I have yo-yo up and down with my weight all of my life, and right now I am hot in the middle of menopause, so that is a whole brand new challenge for me, and I'll share a little bit. But Heidi, I just wanted to bring you on live. I first want to start by saying your results might vary, and we are not talking about any product that cures anything. It's not some FDA approved product line or medication. It's strictly a success story that I want to share with you guys. And a friend of mine who is from Texas, and I've known Heidi for a little over a year. She wasn't really open to the concept of, the company that I was with about a year ago. And the crazy thing is, it all started because Heidi couldn't sleep, and I sent her some sleep patches. And I had no idea that Heidi had ever struggled with her weight or was even looking, even had any interest in a weight management system. But today, I would have to say, Heidi is building one of the largest businesses that I've ever seen explode, and it's happened in about 45 days, and it all just came to be because of a simple success story. And Heidi had never slept before, and all of a sudden she's a baby. And today she is the poster child for the Ignite Weight Management success story with the Summer Slim Down Challenge that we launched about a little over a month ago. So, Heidi, I know people are dying to know what you're doing, and I know that you are going to be incredibly honest with everyone. So success is not going to attack you. A lot of people call them their magic stickers or their magic squares or their miracle patches, but it's not just about sticking on a patch. This is a product to help you and support you. But Heidi is having extraordinary results. And so I would love for her to just kind of share her story, what happened. And Heidi, did you ever dream when I sent you those samples? Well, first of all, I sent them a year ago, but you didn't try them.
I didn't. I put them in a drawer. I'm going to be honest. I put them in a drawer and I was like, okay, I'll look at these later.
And what changed?
Gosh, my husband had a phone call with Barb, actually. She kind of reached out and just, touching base. Hey, did you try those and anything like that? And I'm like, no. And so then I pulled them out of the drawer that day and I'm like, okay, let's see. What are my options? I laid them out and I'm like, okay, what am I going to try? And so I'm like, okay, well, I haven't slept. I'm going to try the sleep one. And so I stuck one of them on before I went to bed. And I'm going to be honest, I had probably zero, expectations, I would say, because I'd tried everything, all the over-the-counter stuff, all the everything, every sleep remedy you could probably possibly think of. And I hadn't slept in 10 years. And I'm honest with that. It was 2 hours a night. I had the worst insomnia. My mind would race, all the things. I just, I could not sleep no matter what I did. And that night and every night since, that was, in May, mid-May. So since then, and so every night since then, I've slept 8 to 10 hours. Every single night without fail. And I still wake up, I'm honest with that, but I'm able to fall right back asleep, which is a miracle for me. It used to take me 2 hours to fall back asleep. I rarely even have to get up and use the restroom. It's really, really crazy. Best thing. And so from then I was sold, and I was like, okay, I got to try some of these other ones. And then, since then now I use all the patches and they've changed my life. And so, I am the first one to shout it from the rooftops for sure.
Well, you are, and it's crazy to me that you had over 140 new customers last month. I have been in this industry for 28 years, and I've never broke any type of a record like you and Chris are breaking records. And I really think it's because you take so good of your customers. And so what I thought is, I want to share your story with my customers. I want to share your story with my family. I know that you want your customers to be able to share your story with their friends, because A lot of
Absolutely.
people, they don't want to sell anything. A lot of people never want to join a company. They don't want to do what you or I do. But so many people are struggling with the same
Mhm.
challenges that you were struggling with. And I really think we have something that can help them. And if you're not
Absolutely.
happy, there is 100% money back guarantee as a customer. So I'm going to say up front, whoever shared this broadcast with you, get back with
Mhm.
them and they will take good care of you. But what we
Yes.
want to really highlight as the success story today is Heidi, because she was skeptical. She's tried a lot of things that have not worked in the past, and she is incredibly happy and getting healthier every day. So, Heidi, you decided you were going to launch your own weight management challenge before you even knew there was a summer slim down challenge.
Yes, we did.
What inspired that?
So I would say, gosh, I've struggled with weight my whole life, probably since I was about 8 years old. When I was probably 14, I started dieting just because I hated being, that kid that was always picked on and all of those kinds of things. So I tried probably everything you could possibly think of, all the name brand programs, all the name brand stuff. Like if there was some sort of program out there, I was trying it.
Wow. At
Um,
14.
yeah, 14 and then on through my whole life. And so, I've experienced pretty much all of them. And so, with our group that we've built, we have always, tried to do some kind of like, diet challenges and weight management challenges and stuff like that. And just to encourage people, because I know that so many people, are in my same shoes and they struggle with weight and maybe they have with their whole life too. And so we like to do something to, be community based and to support each other. So I think that's a really big element in, losing weight and getting healthier and all of those things is your support factors and having other people that are going through at the same time as you. So yeah, we decided to start a challenge. And when I started, the Ignite patches, and the infinite patches. And so it's been amazing to see, just the results and the messages that I get every day about, oh my gosh, this was my first week and I lost this many pounds and I lost this many inches and, all these amazing, amazing stories and just the smiles on people's faces. It literally makes my day.
So what do you think is different, Heidi? Because I know, from my past, about 5 years ago, I was pretty hardcore keto with a product line. And, I did lose. I lost a lot of weight in a short amount of time.
Mm-hmm.
And it worked. But what I found was the minute I stopped that hardcore regimen, I gained all of it back and then a little bit more. And so when I found Ignite, much like you, it wasn't a stimulant where I was like jittery like I had been in previous, ventures. I definitely felt like it was a healthier approach. And obviously you've lost more than I did and you lost it faster. But I also think that has a lot to do with our commitment and our goals. I do see a lot of people having the results like you're having, and everybody's results are going to vary because
Yep.
we all didn't get this way overnight.
Exactly.
And everybody's body is different. But tell us just your success story. What did you notice most that was different about this right when you started wearing the patches?
Okay, so the first thing that I definitely noticed was something you kind of touched on, and that was the not having like all those bad side effects that you usually experience with a lot of other programs and pills and all of that kind of stuff out there. And so like I am not shaky ever. I am not, my heart doesn't race, like all of those things that most people, they associate that with something that works.
Yeah.
And that is not the case with this. It is a completely healthy approach, which I love. So you don't get those feelings. Like you get all the good benefits and all the good feelings and none of the bad, which I think that is amazing. I am probably one of the most sensitive people to any type of like pills and, the diet stuff and whatnot. And I will say that the weight management program, it makes me feel good and not bad. I've never had, one day where I felt bad or like, oh, I don't think I can do this, any other diet. I have thrown in the towel usually after a couple weeks. I mean, even doing keto alone, like I could not do it. I get tempted. I get stressed. I get overwhelmed, and then I'm like, I'm just gonna eat, or it's a holiday, or it's, you're going on vacation, or it's always an excuse, right? And you're like, oh, I'm just gonna eat. I'm done, right? And so I think another big component of what I found, like how Ignite makes me feel, is that it's literally taken away all my cravings, which I think is craziness because I am a foodie person. I owned a bakery for 9 years. Like,
oh my goodness,
desserts. Yeah, and I love my desserts, you guys. I love going out to eat. I love trying. I wouldn't say I love trying new things because I'm super picky, but I love eating the things I love and trying new restaurants. And eating all the good food, right? But I found that, like, with this, like, I'm not even tempted. We have 3 boys under 9, and we take them to get pizza, and I'm okay eating a salad. Or if we go to a restaurant that has like some good, like non-breaded, like chicken wings or thighs or something, I am completely satisfied eating those. And that is the craziest concept for me to handle because I have never, ever felt like that before. That, and like just how much it has majorly curbed my appetite. Like it's the craziest feeling being able to, not feel like you are doing a weight management program when you're doing a weight management program. It's a really, really cool way to actually feel like you're still living life.
That's awesome. So it is a 2-patch system. And I know early on when I first listened to Heidi Whitehair, our co-CEO, she's got a great short video, and whoever shared this with you, they can just send you from their app a little short video that kind of explains it all. Obviously, Heidi and I are not nutritionists. We're just happy customers that love the product. But the thing that really caught my eye when I first heard the training on it is that usually when you lose weight, you're not supporting your body. And so prior to this approach, if I was going Atkins, I was like hardcore Atkins, and I did end up in the emergency room because my colon was spazzing, and they were like, you can't have all of this protein and no roughage, Another time I did keto, and I was so hardcore keto that I literally could not go to the bathroom. Like I just couldn't go to the bathroom. And I didn't realize what I was doing to my body when I was just trying to lose weight. But the thing about the Ignite patches is you wear 2 patches every day. And some people even wear them at night because your body absorbs at night. Now, how many of you have ever thought you could ever take a weight management system at night? Because in my experience, that synthetic rush that I got from weight management programs would have kept me up. I would have never taken it after 12 or 2, let alone at night. But this is so supportive of your organs. So the way that it works, it does help you to not be as hungry. And it does have a metabolism boost, and anytime that we are not hungry and we can increase our metabolism a little naturally, that's going to be a healthy approach to you not gaining weight. The other thing that I love is that it has a liver cleanse. And I never realized that all the different weight management systems I had ever done created an unhealthy liver or a fatty liver because we do have toxins, right? And everything we eat and everything we breathe, even, we are absorbing toxins because it's in our food, it's in our air, it's in everything we touch, our cleaners, the pollution, whatever. So I was like, okay, is this going to be brutally vital or violent with a cleanse? It was really pretty. I mean, I didn't even really notice it. No, I noticed I went to the bathroom more often, but mostly just number one, right? Yes. I mean, you notice you're just going to the bathroom a lot more often, which is helping your body cleanse. I didn't notice any bad when I started taking them. And I will be honest with you guys, my weight did not come off as fast as everyone else's. And I was a little bit frustrated. I was watching the scale and it wasn't moving. But then my husband said to me, I can really tell you're losing weight because your pajamas aren't tight. Now, you guys, when your stretchy pajamas are tight and they're supposed to be big, silky pajama pants, that's when for me, it was the menopause side effect of like, I was just getting bigger everywhere, even if I didn't eat. And I was looking at the scale and mine moved like 8 pounds and other people's was moving 18 and 28. But the reality is my jeans, I lost so much more in inches instead of pounds. And I'm not very good at working out, but I do feel like I have a little more steady energy, not like a buzz or like a jittery feeling, but it can be 8 o'clock at night and I'm feeling like, do you want to go on a walk? Where I used to be like
Yep.
in my chair, like it
Yeah.
feels like midnight. So
Exactly.
are you working out, Heidi? Are you doing a workout regimen?
No, not at all. Not one bit.
Because I know some people are, and with any, in our support group, they're recommending, get your body moving. Like,
Yep.
I mean, let's just be honest. As a healthy company, we're saying use the product,
Yep.
exercise, drink more water,
Yep.
and I am doing that. How about you?
Yes. So I have been terrible about the exercise, you guys. I'm going to be honest. We stay so busy, but yes, I do drink at minimum of 100 ounces of water a day. I think water is so important to be healthy and to, get to the goals that you want to be. And yes, eating healthy for sure, like staple for your body to make the changes that it needs to make for sure. And I think it's so important too, to even if you're just taking, like you said, taking walks, just staying active, which we do stay active in our business. So yeah, that's what I'm doing for sure too.
Okay. How did you make yourself start drinking that much water? Because so many people are like, I know I need to, but when I added all the water is
Yep.
when I noticed a difference.
Uh-huh.
The first time I tried Ignite and I wasn't drinking a lot of water, to be honest, I was drinking a lot of diet soda. And I know that's not good, but it was like I didn't lose anything and everybody else was losing. And then when I used the regimen of adding the water,
Yep.
there's something about drinking
So
a lot of water with these patches.
Oh yeah, I totally agree. And like one of my secrets to drinking a lot of water is actually this right here. And so I think it's really important to get yourself like a good jug, like the biggest one. That one's a half-gallon one. So I know that if I drink 2 of those and I keep it with me all the time, that I've drank, I think it's like 128 ounces or something like that. So like that's my goal is to drink 2 of those a day, and I drink them until I finish it. And so, it's really important. It makes you feel better. Water's so many different things. It fills up your stomach so you don't feel like so like just hungry all the time, because that water helps to replenish and replace like the energy that you're using and whatnot. And I think it just helps keep your body like flushed out and like open to losing the weight that you want.
Well, yours has come off like crazy. Like I'm looking at your pictures, like it makes me, everywhere I go, I feel like we live in just an obese nation.
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful women, some of my classmates, some of my friends who their entire life, they have always been this beautiful, beautiful woman, but their self-confidence is low because they have always battled obesity or just being overweight. And I feel so excited, I guess, that we can offer hope to these people. And I'm looking at your before and afters and hearing your story, like there is something different about this approach. And we have a lot of different patches, whether people struggle with not having enough energy, or if they're like you and I and they just never slept. And honestly, Katie, I think part of my weight gain was that I just never slept and I got sick a lot because I was so run down. I just never slept. And I feel like now I have to set an alarm. And I used to just like midnight to 4 was like too much sleep for me. And now I'm literally setting an alarm because I'm sleeping so sound. And I think it's made a big difference in my weight.
Yeah, I agree. No, I totally agree. I think it's so important to, have your body get the rest that it needs, have the energy that you need, like manage like your emotions, like all of those things are so important in, being ready and being committed to, actually getting healthy and getting to have, the body that you want and bringing back that confidence. And I feel like this program's so different because you feel good while you're doing it. At least me, I don't feel deprived. I feel like it's more than just pounds on a scale. And I feel like, between several of the different products that like, it just helps your body do things that like other programs do not. Like, if I'd lost the weight that I'd lost on another program and not the inches, which it's not all about what it says on the scale, make sure you're watching those inches, that I would not look the same in the pictures and I would not have the results and, stuff like that. So you have to look at those two things for sure. And I've never, lost the amount of inches and stuff that I have on this program so far.
And you're using the collagen patch as well.
I am. Yeah. I started the dynamic duo together.
Okay.
And yeah.
So do you feel like using the collagen patch has helped to tighten your skin?
Yes, I've noticed a huge difference. So I have, because of my struggles with weight my whole life, I have a lot of like saggy skin and cellulite and like all of those things. And so I've dealt with that my whole life. And I feel like, for the first time, I feel comfortable wearing shorts, whereas probably 98% of my life, I wouldn't wear shorts, just because I did not like my legs. I did not like all the cellulite, and I still have a lot of cellulite, but it's majorly reduced it since I started the collagen patches for sure, the Infinite. And I feel like it's really helping. And I think that's part of like the difference in my body and the difference in my pictures is just the tightening of the skin and just like the, all of those things combined with the Ignite and, the weight management part of it together. It's called a dynamic duo for a reason. So I feel like they just work together so well, and to give you really those optimal results that you're looking for. I mean, especially, of course, considering like your weight, your water intake, and you're eating healthy and like all the components that you need to be a healthier you for sure.
So what are some of your success secrets, Kaidi? Because I know for me, if I'm prepared and I know that I'm committed and I say, I'm going to do this and this is my target goal by this date. And we do have a private group. So once you're a customer, you get invited in the private group, and there is everything in there from paleo to just the anti-inflammatory food list. Some are doing keto, some are doing low carb, some are doing things that I haven't even ever heard of before. And South Beach, like that, you can pick what's your favorite. But Kaidi, I'm a lot like you. I love the keto recipes, and we have a lot of great recipes that. Now, here's the hard part for me. Dave hates them all. And so when I'm keto, he's like starving or eating, a Hot Pocket or whatever, because he doesn't like anything that I make keto except for Fathead pizza, which we can't have pizza every night, but Fathead pizza is delicious and doesn't have the carbs. What's your favorite success tool that you just kind of keep with you all the time?
So, I mean, I love what you said about like all the different, eating styles. And like, one of the things, and I forgot to touch on this, that I love about this program. So I feel like every other program that I have tried is so structured that it's like, you can't eat this, you have to eat this, you can't eat this, you can only eat a teaspoon of this, and you can only eat this, and all of that. And I feel like this program gives people the flexibility to fit the program into their life and actually still be able to live their life. It's not confining, it's not restrictive, it's not you have to follow this program regardless if you want it to work. It's find a healthy style of eating that works for you, that encompasses your likes and dislikes, that works with your lifestyle, it works with just works with your life in general. And I feel like that is such a big portion of the success of it, because you don't feel like you're deprived and that you're so having to be so rigid. I eat like a lazy version of keto, and it's because part of that reason is because I am so picky. I eat like a 5-year-old. I'm terrible. Like the boys probably eat better than me, but like I'm so picky, and I will not eat the vegetables. And so it works for me. I'm still able to eat, the cheesy, buttery, eggs and bacon and like all that kind of stuff that I like. And so it encompasses stuff that I like. And so I don't feel like I'm deprived. And there's so many recipes out there. Oh my Lord. We make a chicken Alfredo that literally tastes like you went to your favorite Italian restaurant minus the noodles and got a delicious creamy chicken Alfredo. And it's super low carb. It is, oh my gosh, like 2 or 3 carbs. There's no flour, there's nothing in it.
I need that recipe.
Yeah, I'll send it to you. It's so good and so good. It does not feel like you are, depriving yourself and you're on a weight management program one bit. And so I love that too, with the lazy keto, I don't have to watch portions. I don't have to measure things. I don't watch macros. I don't do any of that kind of stuff. It's a very lazy keto, but I just focus on stuff that has, little to no carbs, and the stuff that is easy for me. I think keeping it simple and not getting too technical with like the eating style that you want to do is really, really important, because it makes it easy. If something's not easy, you're probably going to give it up. Like that was me with every other program that I've tried. If it's not easy and I have to think about it too much, I'm done. I'm going to throw out the towel. And so like, I think that this one it makes it easy. Like literally I stick on my patches. I make sure I drink my water every day and I eat healthy. 3 steps, super simple.
Well, and you've been committed. The thing about it is I look at you every day, like you're inspiring everyone, because every day you're posting 1 more pound, 1 more step, one bit closer, and your before and afters, literally like your face.
Yeah.
You don't even look like the same girl, that is in the pictures 2 months ago.
Oh, it's crazy. I have one. I haven't posted it yet today, but there's one that I found, and it's really funny. Like when you're in this process, you're just like, oh, I want to see like this from 2 months ago or this from 6 weeks ago or something. Then you start looking at them side by side. So I really encourage, if you're going through this program, take pictures, okay? And compare them to pictures from a couple weeks ago. Like some of the first ones I posted were only with, I think it was like 25 days, not even 25 days, 19 days or something like that. And the difference was crazy. Like it's sometimes you don't feel like maybe you're not seeing it. And we have some people that are on the program, they weren't seeing it. They hadn't lost any pounds or anything like that. But the pictures that she posted, complete difference. It's really, really crazy. It's an amazing, amazing program.
I have one lady in my downline. She says, we lose the fluff, but not the buff. And, our muscle is going to weigh more. And so I noticed that, a lot of people, I noticed Dr. Lorette, she's actually watching. She sent me a mug that said that we're losing the fluff, but not the buff. And, you don't want to lose your muscle tone to where you literally look like you're sick, and I have experienced that before too. But I feel like here we do have some people that are killing the fitness goals as well. And a whole group of people that are working out together. And I'm working at getting better and better and being a good role model as
I need to work on that too.
Yeah, I am walking. But, I have a beautiful workout room. I just find that I like to work so much. I have a hard time taking time for me to go work out. But same. I do feel like when you see a little bit of success on the scale, it makes you want to be that much more committed.
It does. I agree. And so like, whether it's like on the scale, whether it's the inches, so I really encourage like weigh yourself, measure all the body parts and take pictures, because you're going to see it in one of those 3 categories. For sure.
Absolutely. Well, Kaidi, I know that so many people are inspired by you and you've answered so many questions. So we've talked about eating healthy and being committed and drinking a lot of water. We do have a support group. We also have a testimonial group. Even if you just want to be a fly on the wall and you just want to see to believe, that testimonial group is pretty amazing.
It is.
And it is a private group. And so someone has to invite you in there, because there are a lot of before and afters. And, it's people really telling their health story. There are a lot of people who have struggled with just not feeling good mentally and being depressed. And then, all of a sudden they give their body the right support and they feel better. And one of the things that I love about the Ignite is that it's supporting all of your organs while you're getting your weight to the right, healthy level. And so it's not like you're going to have adrenal fatigue. I mean, there's support for that. There's hormone support. There's liver detox. There's, helping your metabolism, helping you with your hunger and your cravings. And I feel like it's just a healthy energy. I never feel, like you said, like I'm like this. So there's really no risk, because there is 100% money back guarantee if you're a customer and you're not happy with the product. Is there anything that I've missed, Kaidi, that you think we should touch on?
I feel like I do want to touch on this a little bit. And I feel like there's a lot of questions sometimes about like, okay, a lot of times I've tried so many programs where like you kind of mentioned too, Barb, that like you do it, it may work, but then as soon as you stop using whatever you're using, all the weight plus more comes back on.
Yeah.
And so I really feel like with this program, like because of how healthy the patches are and how they work with your body, and I feel like they really help your body instead of putting something that's not healthy into your body. I feel like by putting the healthy stuff, the vitamins and all that stuff into your body, what it does is it helps your body learn how to work on its own, which is the ultimate goal for these. And so I feel like it helps you learn how to eat healthier. It helps you learn how to watch your portions. And you can take that into after of using the patches, right? When you get to your healthy weight that you want to be at, and apply that to your daily lifestyle and not have to face those challenges of gaining back all the weight because you've learned through the process of how to maintain, which I think is so important. And so many programs are missing that.
Absolutely. Well, and we do have people who we launched the weight management system actually a year ago, and we do have people that lost their weight and have maintained, and they look great.
So
and
many.
It's been a year. Yeah. So now, like, they're doing the Slim Down Challenge to help others, but they're just maintaining, and they haven't had to necessarily buy the Ignite every month. But maybe they're doing the energy and the complete nutrition. One of the products that I love is the complete nutrition because it has those omega-3 fish oils in it. One time I learned anytime you're putting in good fat, it helps to burn the bad fat. And boy, when I did keto, I would take 6 or 8 omega-3s every single day trying to get all the fats in. And I love that we don't have to mix something we're going to be burping or put a bunch of stuff in a shake. And
my favorite part about this.
Keto shakes and eating keto bars and so much stuff. And now it's just so easy. You just peel, stick, and go. And the patches go on. They're slow release for 8 to 10 hours. And then when you shower, you take them off. Or some people sleep in them and take them off the next morning. But it's been amazing. Well, Katie, I have been dying to interview you. And we've been trying to do this for like a week. So thank you.
I know.
So busy with your boys and your business. And, people don't have to join the business. They don't have to get on an auto ship. You don't have to sell it. But if you just want to try the product, get with the person that shared this with you. Now, Katie, you tried it and then you were like, I want to sell it. So it's helped you to even be able to earn your products for free.
Exactly.
What made you want to sell it? Because I know you're super picky.
Yes, super, super picky. And, we've done, previous businesses in the past. And so I felt like I am the biggest proponent in, if I don't believe in something, I'm not personally using it, it's not personally working for me, I'm not going to recommend it. I want no business, selling it or sharing it or anything like that. So when I tried that sleep patch and it worked so well for me, and I started using the other patches too, and just noticing such a difference, I was like, okay, I got to get on board with this because I am the first person to shout it from the rooftops when something does work for me. And I love this business because like the potential is amazing and it's not selling. And I think that's the biggest thing, that anybody could, make this business into a business because it's not selling. You don't have to be a salesperson. You don't have to knock on doors. You don't have to pick up the phone and call people. Like, it is seriously taking what you're loving, what's working for you, what's helping you, what's changing your life, and sharing it with your friends, sharing it with your family, sharing it with your coworkers, sharing it with the other moms at your school, just people, because if it's working for you, people are going to notice. They're going to notice the difference in your personality. They're going to notice the difference in, how you act, how you look, like all the different components that all of these patches touch on. And I feel like they're going to ask you about it. And like, kind of my thought is, if someone's going to ask you about it and you're going to tell them about it, you might as well make some money off of it, right? and get a little kickback. So I think that's so important. And it's, I share about it. I'll do lives about it, but most of it is just my personal testimony, my pictures, what it's helping me with, what helping our family with, our kids, different things like that. And then people are like, well, I can relate to that. I have those same issues. tell me, how can I do? And like the stories that are coming in from our customers and our community and stuff are just literally life-changing. And I can't say enough about it. And I think that's the beauty of this business, that it's not a business, not your traditional business, yet it has so much potential to change so many lives in so many ways.
Absolutely. Well, I love your story. And, even the other night when Chris was at football, he's like, when my son had the patch on, everybody at football practice wanted the patch.
Yeah.
Like it's accidental, but I really feel like this company could be the next billion-dollar company out there. It's in its infancy. And it's so simple. You just peel, stick, and go, and it's just catching fire all across the nation.
Oh, it is.
Literally.
Literally.
Katie, you have been such a tremendous inspiration to me and so many other people. And I applaud you for putting your before picture out there, because I know that, you were authentic in saying, like, look at me before and look at me now. And that took a lot of guts, but I feel like because you shared the honest truth about your struggle with your weight your whole life, being made fun of, always being the overweight little girl, it really gives a lot of people hope. So thank you so much for just giving so much of your own story and being so authentic. And any closing comments?
All I'm going to say is, you don't know until you try it. And I am the biggest proponent in, being leery of something, but this, you have nothing to lose. The company backs everything. If for some reason you just don't like it or it doesn't work for you, which I don't think that's going to happen, but you have nothing to lose. And you just, what if? That's my biggest thing. What if it does work? What if it does change your life? What if, it does help you lose that weight that you've been trying to lose for 10 years? Like, what if? You'll never know if you don't try. You'll always wonder.
That is so true. Well, thank you so much, Katie. I can't wait to watch you on the rest of your journey. How much more do you have to go?
Oh, I've got a ways still. I would love to lose another, 50 or 60 pounds to get down to my wedding weight. That's the ultimate goal.
Your wedding weight. And what are you at right now? How much have you lost so far?
I've lost as of Tuesday, I'd lost 23 pounds and 37 inches.
Wow. Yeah. 23 pounds and 37 inches. Well, you are an inspiration, Katie, and we look forward to your coaching with your recipes, your water consumption, anything that you can share with us. My goodness, you are such an inspiration. So thank you for sharing. Okay. And if you have been watching this broadcast and you click share on the broadcast or you tag a friend, we are going to be giving away one of these 2-patch systems. Mm-hmm. And when you open it up, there are going to be 2 different patches. One you're going to wear for your weight or for your appetite and for your metabolism. The other one you're going to wear to help with adrenal support, hormone support, and liver detox. And you can wear those 2 together at any time during the day. And it doesn't matter how many patches you wear. You might want to wear the energy, the complete, the immune, the sleep.
All of them.
There's a kid's patch. As you can see, Katie is turbocharging her results. Like, she's all in, 100% committed. But, get with the person that shared this broadcast with you. We will be announcing our winner tonight at midnight based on how many shares we have and how many tags. And all you have to do is reach out to the person that shared this video or get with the person that added you to the particular group that you're in, and they can hook you up. And you too can start to see your results. And we wish you a ton of success. And if you're not happy, there is 100% money back guarantee. So thank you, Katie.
Of course. Thank you for having me.
You're welcome. And we'll look forward to following you on the rest of your journey.
Bye.
Bye, guys.